Hey YouTube, Mark here with Pics I have my review of the Doom closed beta. Now, I know it's a beta and not everything in it is final. However, I do have a few points that I'd like to discuss that I do believe are final. My first one is the artwork. Most of the time in the pipeline, when you reach beta stage, the art is kind of like frozen. Basically meaning as soon as you hit beta, there's no more altering of any of the artwork unless it's to tweak it due to perhaps for instance, Doom runs at 60 frames per second, and I never notice any slowdown, so I'm guessing, the artwork is tuned to allow the systems to run at that frame rate. Personally, I was playing on the PlayStation 4. I never ran into any issues as far as the frame rate goes. Also, I really like the 2 levels art design. The shaders they're just gorgeous, and the particles and special effects, I think they're fantastic. The textures, they're just great quality. You really can't go wrong with what they have going on there. And there is one issue with the art that I have, and that is of the character models. I really feel like more could have been done there. To me, they just kind of look old and outdated. Kind of like something maybe from the 360 or PS3. They're just, I don't know. They're just not detailed enough, and I think the shaders are also bland. Um, just I think all in all they could have done a lot better. However, it is possible that these character models are strictly for multiplayer, which, when you're playing fast-paced shooting, you're not really paying attention to the artwork too much as far as what the characters look like. You're just shooting whatever moves. So that's also a possibility. However, we'll see what happens when the game ships and we get to play story mode. Also, I have another point that is quite simple. Fast-paced run and gun action. The multiplayer, at least for the beta, to me feels a lot like Quake 3 Arena and Unreal Tournament from many years ago. I love that. I think it's actually quite fantastic. I used to play the crap out of both Unreal Tournament and Quake 3 Arena back in the day. And, when I would play Unreal Tournament, I was unstoppable. I'd always use the rocket launcher, and I'd aim for the feet. And actually, that's kind of how I played during this game. And I don't know that it actually would work because I'd be shooting all over, and it didn't seem like they were dying all too quick. So I don't know if they have the weapons fully tuned or not, but to me, a rocket launcher, if shot near you, you should get hit with shrapnel from it. I know in Unreal Tournament it did it that way. I do believe it's the same thing with Quake. However, it's been quite a while, like 15 years or so. Anyway, Doom is a much faster paced shooter than what most are used to nowadays. You have no reloading, no health regeneration. It's just all shooting. You do get to pick up health packs and ammo packs along the way, but for the most part, you're just there shooting like pretty much anything that moves as long as it's not on your team. You know. Another point is the leveling systems and the mods. I think they're great additions. I don't seem to remember any of the previous Dooms having that. Doom 3 definitely did not have anything like that. I don't know that it was used 100% as far as like the mods and leveling systems in the beta. but I'm willing to bet that it's going to be a pretty awesome system in the final game. You can also use the various mods before a match and use them before spawning, which was nice. Like they had a armor, like an extra armor mode, which was pretty good. Although it didn't really work too well with me. And then overall, this game's going to be one that I'll play a lot of. I prefer the fast-paced shooting games versus Call of Duty or Battlefield, just because they're more slow-paced, in my opinion. That and Halo actually would be another one to think about, because that's very slow-paced. Also, the graphics, being that they are most likely final, I have to say, other than the character models, I'm quite pleased. id Tech 6 is truly, it's a shiner, man. It really is. I'm guessing a lot of Carmack's code was used here. From what I understand, and I could be wrong, but I do believe before he quit and went over to Oculus, I do believe that id Tech 6 was pretty much complete. So I don't think that they would have rewritten a whole lot even after he left, so chances are his name will be in the credits. And I enjoyed being able to play in the closed alpha and the closed beta. And I can tell you that the differences between the two are pretty big. The closed beta it was a lot of fun, a lot better. Yeah, I think the final game it's going to consume a lot of hours. Anyways, I'm not going to rate it a number because it is a beta, but definitely something that was good to play. And I'd like to thank you for watching. And please like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And again, thanks for watching. What's this? Bonus footage? You better believe it.
Warpath. Five, four, three, two, one. Secure and defend the zone. First blood. Zone lost. Armor plating activated. Capture the zone. Armor plating activated. Secured zone. Gained the lead, losing zone. $50 points remaining. Zone lost. Secured zone. Armor plating activated. Losing zone. Zone lost. Armor plating activated. Capturing zone. Lost the lead. Incoming demon rune. Demon rune spawned. Allied revenant spawned. Secured zone. Gained the lead. zone. Enemy revenant spawned. Zone lost.